Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. In this video, I will bring to you the current affairs of 5th of January. Let's start the video. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he launched 22 developmental projects. Total amount is 4800 crore worth. In which state? Remember, Pradhan Mantri Modi visited Manipur recently. And the total amount that will be spent on these 22 projects in Manipur will be worth 4800 crore. So he visited the capital Imphal. Now you don't need to mug up all the 22 projects. What I have done is I have listed the important ones here. So there will be a steel bridge that will be built over Barak River on National Highway 37. It will connect Silchar from Imphal. Silchar is a place in Assam. Then there is a Tubal multi-purpose project in Imphal city. It will provide drinking water to the Imphal city. And you can see the outlay also. However, it is highly unlikely that in the exam they will ask you the amount. Just remember the total amount that will be spent in Manipur and that's it. Right? Then there will be a cancer hospital in Imphal. There will be a COVID hospital in Kiamgai. There will be Tamenglong water supply scheme project by water conservation. Then there is augmentation of Senapati district headquarter water supply scheme. There will be more than 2000 mobile tower all around Manipur. And Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karyakram has been extended to 72 projects. 72 projects have been brought under Jan Vikas Karyakram scheme and two important cluster. So one is the Mega Handloom cluster in Imphal and second is the Craft and Handloom village which is in Moirang. So these are the total projects and the cost will be 4800 crore, right? So the answer is Manipur and Manipur governor is La Ganeshan and Biren Singh is the chief minister of Manipur. Biren Singh. Now don't forget that there is a Rani Gadinleo Tribal Freedom Fighter Museum that has been set up in Tamenglong. And Tamenglong orange got the GI tag. And also the black rice of Kakching also got the GI tag from Manipur. Black rice of Kakching. Then we also have Kachai lemon which got the GI tag. And we also have the Sirara Khong chili from Manipur. It got the GI tag. Now don't forget that Mount Andaman was basically there is a mountain in Andaman which is called Mount Harriet. So Mount Harriet has been renamed as Mount Manipur and Nat Sankirtan, it's a dance festival, it took place in Manipur. Nat Sankirtan. And the world's tallest pier bridge on Ijai River is coming up in Manipur. The height is an astonishing 141 meters. So all of these things you have to remember about Manipur. Which country has taken over the presidency of the Council of the European Union with effect from 1st of January 2022? So right now, the presidency of the Council of the European Union will be with France for 6 months. So in the European Union, there are 27 members now. And in all the 27 members, the presidency is rotated for 6 months. So after 6 months, so from 1st of July 2022, the presidency will be with Czech Republic. So Czech Republic will be the president of the European Union from 1st July 2022 to 31st of December 2022. And from 1st January 2022 to 30th of June 2022, it will be France. Now France recently launched a very important satellite called Syracuse. It is a military communication satellite. And Emmanuel Macron, he is the president of France. And Javed Ashraf is India's ambassador to France. Who is the chairman of Energy Transition Advisory Committee that has been set up by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas? So Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas is headed by Hardeep Singh Puri and Hardeep Singh Puri is also the Minister for Housing and Urban Affairs. So Tarun Kapoor is the former Petroleum Secretary and he has been given the charge of the Energy Transition Advisory Committee. As the name says, we want to transition from conventional sources of energy like petrol and coal to unconventional or new sources of energy, right? And Talking of petroleum, remember that we want to mix 20% ethanol in petrol. This is the blending that we want to do, and therefore we have reduced the GST from 18% to 5% on that ethanol which will be mixed with petroleum. Also, there is a biojet fuel which will be used to fly the aeroplane. So, aviation turbine fuel 80% and 20% biojet fuel, the bioethanol, that will be used. This is the combination, and biojet fuel was devised by Indian Institute of Petroleum, which is located in Dehradun, capital of Uttarakhand. And three big oil and gas companies, Indian Oil Corporation, Hindustan Petroleum and Bharat Petroleum, all the three are Maharatna company. They have started a scheme called Model Retail Outlet Scheme. Model Retail Outlet Scheme. And the top performing retail outlets, they will be awarded the Shresth Award or the Uttam Award by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, and they will be given Rajya Sarv Pratham Award by the oil marketing companies. Rajya Sarva Pratham. These award will be given to the model retail outlet by the oil companies, and Shresth or Uttam Award will be given by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. And don't forget, Indian Oil Corporation, their mascot is one horned rhino, and Indian Oil Corporation Foundation Day is 1st of September, which is also the foundation day for LIC. And Hindustan Petroleum has opened its first store called Happy Shop. So Happy Shop is a non-fuel store opened by Hindustan Petroleum very recently. Paisa Bazaar has tied up with which bank to offer pre-qualified program for unsecured loans? So Paisa Bazaar has partnered with Axis Bank recently, and they will offer unsecured loans which are pre-qualified. So it's like a pre-approved loan, right? These will be available on the Paisa Bazaar platform. And Axis Bank, Amitabh Chaudhary is the managing director and the CEO. Mohammad Hussain Robal, he was suspended on the charges of corruption. He was the prime minister of which country? So remember, he is the prime minister of Somalia, but he has been removed by the president, Mohammad Abdullahi Mohammed. He is the president and he removed the prime minister for corruption. Somalia's capital is Mogadishu, and you know the location of Somalia. It's a very strategic location because it connects the Red Sea with the Gulf of Aden. So what is the body that separates the Red Sea with the Gulf of Aden? It is a strait. What is the name of that strait? It is called Bab al-Mandab Strait. It's a very important question. Bab, B-A-B-E-L, Bab al-Mandab is the name of the strait that separates the Red Sea from the Gulf of Aden. Which payment bank has received the approval from Reserve Bank of India for international remittance business under the Money Transfer Service Scheme? Which payment bank am I talking about? I am talking about the Fino Payment Bank. Fino Payment Bank has got the approval from the RBI for commencing international remittance business under the Money Transfer Service Scheme. India is one of the largest recipients of remittances. In fact, India is the largest recipient of remittances. The remittance in 2021 is expected to be $87 billion, highest in the world. And therefore, a lot of people remit money. So now they can remit money using the Fino Payment Bank option as well. Now don't forget that Fino Payment Bank, it has now become a scheduled commercial bank. It is a scheduled commercial bank now. It was added to the second schedule of the RBI Act of 1934. And Fino Payment Bank started two types of saving account. One is called Bhavishya Saving Account and the second one is called Jan Bachat Khata. Jan Bachat Khata. And who is the brand ambassador of Fino Payment Bank? It is Pankaj Tripathi. Pankaj Tripathi very recently became the brand ambassador of Anmol Foods brand called Noriture, which is a cattle feed brand. Biocon Biologics Limited has announced merger with which of the following pharma company? Biocon Biologics Limited is getting merged with a company called Covishield Technologies Private Limited, CTPL, which is owned by Serum Institute of India. So the answer is Serum Institute of India. But in the option, you will not get Serum Institute of India because Serum Institute of India is a very big company. Biocon Biologics Limited is getting merged with CTPL, and CTPL is a subsidiary of Serum Institute of India. So the right answer has to be CTPL. CTPL stands for COVID Shield Technologies Private Limited. And Serum Institute of India, remember, Adar Poonawalla is the Managing Director and CEO. It is headquartered in Pune. Who has been appointed as ONGC's first woman chairman and managing director? So first time we have ONGC, being presided over by a female. Her name is Alka Mittal. Her name is Alka Mittal. Don't forget, it's a very important question. And SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited, chairman is also a female called Soma Mondal. Soma Mondal. And one more company is there, Engineers India Limited. Its chairman is Vartika Shukla. She is also woman, right? So these are three important companies, PSUs, where women are the head. So ONGC's first woman chairman will be Alka Mittal. Now, recently there were some women in news that I would like to tell you about, right? It's important. So for example, Google. You know that Google honors people by making their doodle, right? So Google Doodle, there were 4 women in 2021 who were honored by Google. Can you identify all the 4 women? It's a very interesting thing. Okay, you should not treat it like an exam question, but okay, it is important. Okay, so I will tell you the name of these 4 exceptional women. Let's start with her. She is the easiest to recognize. She is Subhadra Kumari Chauhan. Subhadra Kumari Chauhan, and on her 117th birthday, 117, she was honored by Google. She was an author, freedom fighter. She wrote the book on Jhansi Ki Rani. You can see Jhansi Ki Rani is also here. Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi, Manikarnika. Then let's talk about her. She is Sarla Thukral. Sarla Thukral is the first female pilot from India. She is the first woman to pilot an aircraft from India, Sarla Thukral, and it was her 107th birth anniversary. Then she is Dr. Kamal Ranadev. Dr. Kamal Ranadev, an exceptional woman. In fact, she was honored on her 104th birth anniversary. She set up the first tissue culture laboratory. And then we have this woman who is the most difficult to remember, but you can see the doctor's stethoscope is there. So Kadambini Ganguly. Kadambini Ganguly was the first woman to be trained as a doctor in India, as a physician in India. And it was her 160th birth anniversary. So these were the 4 Google Doodle. For women with respect to women. Of course, there are so many other women whom you should remember. So for example, there is Miss Universe Harnaz Sandhu. Okay, she is the latest Miss Universe. Then there is Neena Gupta. Neena Gupta won the Ramanujam Award recently. Young mathematician, right? She is only the 3rd woman to win Ramanujam Award. There is Violet Barua. Violet Barua is the first woman in Assam to become IG officer, Inspector General of Police. Then there is Gurjeet Kaur. Gurjeet Kaur is the first woman from India to be declared International Hockey Federation Player of the Year. So Women's Hockey Player of the Year was Gurjeet Kaur. Then Anju Bobby George was in news because she was awarded Woman of the Year by World Athletics, which is the official athletics body. Then there is also Brigadier S.V. Saraswati. She won the National Florence Nightingale Award in September 2021. So, I can tell you many more women. So, for example, there is Lina Nair also. Lina Nair has become the CEO of French luxury brand called Chanel. And there is then Geeta Gopinath, who is becoming the first ever Deputy Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund. So, try to remember as much as you can. Prime Minister Abdullah Hamdok of which country has announced his resignation? So he was the Prime Minister of Sudan. Sudan's capital is Khartoum, Rwanda's is Kigali, Ethiopia Addis Ababa, and Eritrea is Asmara. Which Indian state topped in the Swachh Bharat Mission Grameen Phase 2 program with the highest number of open defecation free ODF plus villages? So there are 3 words. One is ODF, one is ODF plus, and one is ODF plus plus. So what is the difference between all the 3? Very easy. See, ODF means that there should be not even a single person who should be defecating in the open or urinating in the open. Understood or not understood? Let me repeat. If ODF free means that in that particular city or state, we will not find even a single person who is defecating in the open at any point of the day, or even urinating in the open. Okay. Then we talk about ODF plus. ODF plus is one level above. So a city can be declared ODF plus if at any point of the day, not a single person is found defecating or urinating in the open, plus all the community and public toilets are functional and well maintained. So for ODF plus, all the toilets, the community toilet, the public toilet, they have to be clean, well maintained and functional. So that is ODF plus. Then we have ODS plus plus. So ODF plus plus is ODF plus one more level. What is that one more level? So now all the septic tanks, the fecal matter, all the potty, that should be safely managed and treated, and even the urine and all, they should be treated. There should be no open drains, there should be no open sewer or gutter as they call it. So that is ODF plus plus. So it depends. I mean, if you are willing to go extra mile, you can be declared ODF plus plus. And there are cities ODF plus plus. So for example, Chandigarh is a ODF plus plus city. In Chandigarh, you will not find a person who is defecating. You will not find any open drain or anything like that. You will find that all the community toilets are well maintained. Understood the difference between all the three, ODF plus and ODF plus plus. Now entire India is already ODF, open defecation free, right? But we are yet to become ODF plus and ODF plus plus. So we are trying. Okay, we are trying. Now maximum number of open defecation free ODF plus villages are in which state of India? So remember, they are in Telangana. So in Telangana, out of all the villages which are in Telangana, most of the villages. So in Telangana, there are 14,200 overall villages. 14,200 villages are there in Telangana. And out of these, 13,737 are ODF plus, which is approximately 96%. Right? So Telangana is first in the country in this respect. Second is Tamil Nadu, and the third is Karnataka. Telangana is well ahead, miles ahead of all the other. In Telangana, 96.74% villages are ODF plus now. Okay. Second is Tamil Nadu, and in Tamil Nadu, only 35.39% villages are ODF plus, and Karnataka is 1511. That is 5.59% are ODF plus. So Telangana is like miles ahead. Okay. And Telangana, remember, there is a village called Pochampalli, where Pochampalli sari or ikat is very popular. It is in Nalgonda. So why was Pochampalli district in news? Because it has been declared as one of the best tourist villages by United Nations World Tourism Organization headquartered in Madrid. There is a new COVID variant IHU discovered from which country? So remember, it has been discovered from France. Which place in France? So there is a place called Forsalquer from here. And okay, and it is called B1642. So this is B1642. This is the variant, and it is the IHU variant, and it has been discovered in France recently. PM Modi, he led the foundation stone of various projects worth 42,000 crore in which state? 42,500 crore in Punjab. So PM Modi went to Punjab recently, and these are the important ones. Okay, so Delhi Amritsar Katra Expressway, it will connect Delhi to Katra via Amritsar. It's an expressway. In Katra, we have the Vaishno Devi temple where stampede took place. 12 people died in stampede. Amritsar is the Golden Temple city. This expressway will be 669 kilometer and 39,500 crore will be spent. So most of the money will be spent on this only. Then there is a 4-laning of this road. This is not important. Then there is again this new gauge railway line, not important. Yeah, this can be important. PGI Satellite Center at Firozpur. PGI is a college in Chandigarh, medical college. So satellite center means telemedicine center. It will be in Firozpur, and 2 new medical colleges will be set up in Kapurthala and Hoshiarpur. So total amount that will be spent for Punjab development will be 42,500 crore. Prime Minister Modi, he inaugurated the new integrated terminal building at Maharaja Veer Vikram Airport in which state? Maharaja Veer Vikram Airport, Maharaja Veer Vikram Manikya Kishore is the full name. So it is the Agartala Airport in Tripura. The answer is Tripura. And Tripura has also started 2 important schemes more. Okay, so 450 crore will be spent on this new terminal building at Maharaja Veer Vikram Manikya Kishore Airport. The 2 schemes of Tripura, number 1 is Project Mission 100. Project Mission 100 of Vidya Jyoti schools. It is aimed to improve the quality of education in Tripura by converting 100 existing higher secondary school to Vidya Jyoti schools, right? And in the Vidya Jyoti school, state of the art facility will be given, and it will benefit a lot of students. 1.2 lakh students will be benefited when 100 schools will be converted to Vidya Jyoti schools. And then there is another scheme called Mukhyamantri Tripura Gram Samriddhi Yojana. Mukhyamantri Tripura Gram Samriddhi Yojana. So what is it? It aims to achieve benchmark standard for service delivery in the core development sectors at the village level. So there should be domestic electricity connection, all-weather road, functional toilets, immunization for every child, and participation of women, functional toilets for every household. All of these things have to be there. So it is called Mukhyamantri Tripura Gram Samriddhi Yojana. This was also launched by PM Modi when he went to Tripura. Which state government is developing Bhagavad Gita and Ramayan Research Center? So remember, it will be set up in Patiala, and Patiala is in Punjab, so the answer is Punjab. And Punjab recently declared Lord Krishna Balram Jagannath Yatra as a state festival. Pradhan Mantri launched unified logo and portal developed by the Bureau of Indian Standard for which of the following product? Remember, it has been developed for the milk products. Milk product, and it has been developed by BIS with the help of National Dairy Development Board, NDDB, right? So it has been launched, the logo has been launched for the milk product. And who is the Minister for Dairy, Fisheries and Animal Husbandry? Purushottam Rupala. All-rounder Mohammad Hafiz announced retirement. He was for which country? He played for Pakistan. DRDO celebrated 64th Foundation Day on which date? So DRDO celebrated 64th Foundation Day on 1st of January. So 1st of January is the Foundation Day for DRDO. DRDO was established in 1958. Which state has topped in the GST collection during December? So remember, GST collection highest was got from Odisha. Very surprising, but it is true. So Odisha topped the GST collection with 4,080 crore in December. There was a 43% growth in GST collection from Odisha. And this is the second highest recorded GST collection of any state in India since the launch of GST. And one of the main reason why Odisha there was so much GST was because of successful auction of the iron ore mines of Odisha. India's first water taxi service will be launching where? India's first water taxi service, remember, it will be launched in Maharashtra, and these taxis, they provide connectivity between domestic cruise terminal. So there are terminals at Belapur, in Nerul. So this is a joint project between the Mumbai Port Trust and Maharashtra Maritime Board, and also the SIDCO, which is City and Industrial Development Corporation. And all of these terminals, there is one more route which is from ICT to the Elephanta Island. All of these taxi services are there. Which country has created the world's first dual mode vehicle that can run on both road and rail? So this is running on road, but it can also run on the railway track. It has been developed by Japan. The answer is Japan, and it is the world's first dual mode vehicle. So it can run at a speed of 60 km per hour on the railway track and 100 km per hour on the public roads. World's largest single transfer of 30 white rhino took place from South Africa to which country? Remember, it took place from South Africa to Rwanda. Rwanda's capital is Kigali. South Africa's currency is rand. So 30 white rhinos were transferred from South Africa to Rwanda. That was a video for 5th of Jan. I will see you in the video of 6th of Jan. Thank you for watching StudyIQ.